I'm Jane McCroary with RE/MAX Metro Real Estate, and I'm your host today for American Dream TV, coming to you from Seminole, Florida. And in 1991, the property here, the Seminole Recreation Center, was purchased for the community and other land was added to it later. And then there's a little area for the younger ones. And that's one of the things about this recreation center. There's really something for everyone here. Okay, so this is the gymnasium area, and believe it or not, the courts are lined not for one, not for two, but for 3 sports. So the black lines here are for basketball, the white lines are for pickleball, and then the blue lines are for volleyball. And everybody kind of uses the center line for all the games. So this is the Aquatic Center at Seminole Recreation. And it's not open at the time of the filming, but it is open from May until September. So come next week, you're going to see a lot more activity here. So we're over at the Pinellas Trail. It was originally built and paved so that bikers and joggers and people that just wanted to be outside and enjoy nature could safely do so without worrying about being in the road. This trail, believe it or not, is 45 miles long, and it runs between St. Petersburg and Tarpon Springs, Florida. A lot of people will take their bikes up one way, make an overnight out of it in Tarpon Springs, and then come back the next day. This was an old corridor for a railroad. So because of that, there was plenty of space and distance to accommodate the paving and making it into a nature trail. You have the opportunity to enjoy beautiful green spaces. So you have the option to go to downtown St. Petersburg, which the trail ends down there or begins as you like, and anything in between. So as part of our journey through Seminole today, we are in the Ridgewood section of Seminole, which is a residential area, an affordable residential area, and we have a special treat. We're going to meet Natalie Gauci from Dreamland Interiors, and she's going to give us some insight into staging.
Jane, welcome to the home. If you saw an image like this, would you click on this image or would you click on this image here? This is an open floor plan and it's hard for people to visualize how to use the space. And what our staging does is create zones where people can imagine themselves living here and using the space.
Very good. So I would imagine that having done this as opposed to a blank empty room, that the sellers have a chance of possibly getting more views and possibly getting more offers. People might be afraid that staging is very expensive. Can you talk a little bit about the cost and the benefit?
Sure. The cost really is determined by how many rooms that we stage and the amount of furniture that we bring in. Our service really does help you sell the client's home at a higher price and at a quicker timeline.
Well, Natalie, I want to thank you so much for the great job you did for my clients here. And I want to thank you for your time today in explaining some of the process and ideas behind staging. Hopefully it's helpful to our audience. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jane.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed visiting lovely Seminole, Florida. We'll see you next time on American Dream TV.